In this video, we're going to be talking about Cardano, and one of the more prominent voices within the crypto space. I want to shed some light on a comment that he has made, okay, discussing XRP and Cardano and the reason why they still exist today. All right, so this will be a good one. We'll kind of get down into this, also take a dive into kind of what the crypto market is doing currently, as we will dive into the crypto bubbles and pretty much outside of every other crypto as we currently are recording. This is where Cardano is outperforming the market. This will be a video where we talk about Cardano and a little bit of XRP, but we'll get you guys on your way as we kind of wrap up the week. This will be the news for ADA as it stands. All right, so welcome back. For those of you that do not know, my name's Mark. We talk crypto each and every single day. Welcome you all back to my channel. And if you have not yet subscribed, please smash that like button and subscribe down below. Also, feel free to leave a comment on this piece, okay? But this is what we're looking at, okay? We talked about kind of what we've seen. The overall market cap for crypto is down 1.45% as we currently are recording. And Bitcoin still trading around 119.2. Ethereum, it's on a little bit of a come down, but still up in the last 24 hours. But boy, we thought we were going to see $5,000 Ethereum. But as it stands for ADA, all right, almost 7% at the time that I'm recording. We broke through $1, okay? So a surge that we did see today for Cardano, and gotta love it, okay? This is why we love cryptocurrency. This was Cardano that at one point was a 50 to 60 cents crypto just about a month ago, and 30% in the last 30 days. You gotta love it. You gotta appreciate the gains that we can have. And I do talk to you about kind of what I'm doing within my ADA each and every single day. So for those of you that do tune in kind of religiously and watch every Cardano video I put out, this one's for you. Okay, so please remember though, not financial advice as we get down into the nuts and bolts of it. We're going to talk about Mike Novogratz. Okay, but before we do, I do want to share with you one of my partners on the channel, BITUNIX, one of the best exchanges out there. Spot and leverage traders, welcome. With my link, you'll get a 10 USDT bonus in your futures account. But also, if you deposit up to September 11th, right, 25% bonus on a futures bonus that you will receive in your futures trading account. Please remember that this is not financial advice. Make sure you do your due diligence. And if you want to start trading on BITUNIX, that link will be down below in the description and pinned in the comments, okay? So check it out. Great interface. A lot of users have made the switch. Like I said, BITUNIX, start trading today. This is what we came here to talk about. The reason why Cardano and XRP still exist. So there you see Mike Novogratz, the founder of Galaxy Digital, okay, the CEO. And this is the noteworthy assessments that we have seen. Now, I have heard him speak. I was at the Bitcoin convention in Miami a while back, and pretty fascinating conversation that he did have. And it's funny, if you do attend these conferences and you stop by and you listen to these speakers, year in and year out, if you listen to the same people each year, it's funny. It's not funny, but it's kind of interesting to kind of note what their sentiment is, how their morale, their mindset has shifted and evolved over the course of time. Okay, Mike Novogratz is a strong example of that. But this is what he talks about, okay? Saying that XRP is still around because of a strong marketing team and plenty of capital, okay? Brand awareness generated from the ICO, the XRP army. It's committed to XRP as Bitcoin is committed to Bitcoin, right? This is where it's a very tribal culture. Wouldn't really, quite frankly, know that, but yeah, I could get down with that sentiment, okay? But then he talks about Cardano, okay? Talking about projects such as Cardano along with XRP are similarly sustained by strong community support, okay? The one thing that has kind of changed for Cardano is the fact that we saw Charles Hoskinson talking about getting more so into being into marketing within ADA, okay? He's always taking that stance, really. Don't want to pay for marketing. And, you know, if you do not appreciate Cardano, then, you know, you're being left out. That's kind of been his strong hold when it comes down to getting the word out about ADA, okay? Talking about how community creates investment value. Now, do want to note that when we do talk about communities, that's you guys. That's you guys that tune in each and every single day on social platforms. You show up, you put the work in, and from there, that's kind of where you get your information, right? There's no, you know, you can't be scrolling down YouTube TV or whatever streaming service, cable that you do have, satellite. There's no crypto channel, okay? But on YouTube, you do have that privilege, on X, all that good stuff, okay? This is kind of what we look into, okay? And he talks about the projects such as Cardano and XRP being around today because of that community. Now, that is a very strong statement coming out from Mike Novogratz, but the one thing that also kind of plays a role here is the fact that I think that we all had that experience in 2021 or in 2017 where the cycle kind of had, you know, it ran its course, and I think it made a lot of people very wealthy, okay? And greed, FOMO, all that stuff does play a role, all right? Now, I do want to kind of get into some more comments about Cardano because I wanted to keep this kind of closer to the vest when we do talk ADA because it has had the most significant day, okay? But this, where we're going to look into the chart on CoinMarketCap, and you can see kind of what we're looking at. And this is something where as Cardano is really trying to make a move back into the top 5, okay? And I know that's something where if you take the stable coins out, we look into the top 10, and the cryptos that right now have been outperforming have been Cardano and XRP, okay? XRP recently hit $3.60 plus cents. Cardano, in a day where the market's down, they're making a very significant move where we've seen this trading volume over 125% in the last 24 hours. And also, if we want to look at this kind of month that we've been having, almost damn near 30%, okay? But in the last day, this is where you've seen Cardano trading at 6.93% up in the green, just to kind of reiterate that. And this is where you could even see posts there on X, on social media. As we do look into the psychological support, right? We did fail to break through and sustain above $1. That's something where you look into potential for a breakout. Some of the more prominent commentary we sit at, this is something where you look into the resistance, and I will pull this up on your screen, okay, because this is kind of where you look at the Fibonacci levels, all right? And from here, guys, if you look at the upside, if we talk about the 1.38 fib level, okay, this is where there hasn't really been a top out yet as we look at it. Now, breaking through $1, it's going to be a tough task to sustain that. But I do think there's an avenue where we have no problem getting back above $1.10 if Cardano is going to sustain this kind of volume and activity. Okay, so that's just one of the prospects. Okay, and we haven't really even talked about some of the big news, and that's something where we talk about the August live stream within Charles Hoskinson, and you know, this could be just kind of a playing of the you know, buy the rumor, sell the news. If we've seen this pump for Cardano, if this is going to be due to that, it's going to be right around the corner. But also the Cardano ETFs, I think that's going to be a big mover. But for me, the biggest Cardano catalyst, and this is not financial advice, I'll never tell you guys to buy or sell crypto, but the biggest catalyst moving right now for Cardano, the thing that I'm most excited for in 2025 to kind of get into, it's not the midnight airdrop. It's simply the Bitcoin bridge, right? Bringing DeFi to Bitcoin, accessing trillions within Cardano, okay? That's kind of where we look for that huge ecosystem kind of spreading out, all right? And I do think that, you know, collaborations with cryptos, bridges, all that good stuff, interoperability, those all do lend a hand when we talk about bringing more users and wallets into the fold, okay? So for me, guys, that's my biggest Cardano catalyst for 2025, all right? And not saying that that's going to be the end-all be-all. That's what we're going to need to get by. But I think that for my money as a Cardano holder, that's what I'm most excited about. So appreciate you guys all tuning in. Enjoy the day. In a day where pretty much all my other cryptos down, we'll celebrate this win for ADA as we are trading at 93 cents as we wrapped up this video. I do appreciate you guys tuning in each and every single day. If you have not subscribed yet, that link is down below where you can find also the BITUNIX sign up where you want to enjoy those futures bonus. If you do sign up, start trading today with BITUNIX. Also, I do appreciate you stopping by. Hit that like button and subscribe, like I said, and we'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.